It's me, Mario!
Hello everybody, it is Ryzacus here. How are you doing today? Oh, that's good. Well, today I want to talk about Super Mario 3D All-Stars for the Switch. Let's get started. So today I'm going to talk about Super Mario 3D All-Stars, and this is an unscripted video. I'm just going to spill my thoughts onto you guys as I've had a couple weeks now to sit and play the trilogy, finally. As I may have mentioned a couple hundred times, Super Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine are two of my favourite games of all time, so when I heard this game was coming to Switch, I was super duper hype. So I'll just go through each game at a time, starting with Mario 64. So I grew up with a Nintendo 64 in the house, so Mario 64 was one of the very first games I'd ever played, but how well has it aged? To tell you the truth, very fucking well. I am damn impressed. When my copies arrived in the post, I fired it into the Switch and thought I'd go in chronological order. So I played through Mario 64 immediately, and going into this one of the biggest concerns I had was the worry that the controls wouldn't have aged well, and that it would feel really clunky. Luckily, this is what I'd still consider top tier platforming. Nintendo upscaled everything and also introduced new HUD icons, so that's a nice wee addition. The only thing that really bugged me was the camera, which made depth perception quite hard in certain slightly less open levels such as Tick-Tock Clock. The level design is top notch and even today holds up well. The sandbox feel is what makes this and Mario Sunshine extra special to me, and I love every bit of it. Playing through it years later, I discovered I found that the vibe to me kind of felt like Alice in Wonderland, especially in Tiny Huge Island, where the painting gets larger in one hallway and it gets smaller in the other. Actually amazing for its time. I love this game. It's amazing and you need to play it. If you've been on the internet in the past 10 years, it's very likely that you'll have heard a shitload of the soundtrack and sound effects from Mario 64. The reason being, the soundtrack for this game is some of the best music in any game. And we're not just talking like one or two good tracks. No. I'm talking the whole game is one amazing collection of soundtracks. The whole thing. Bob-omb Battlefield, Dire Dire Docks, Cool Cool Mountain, Lethal Lava Land, the Overworld in general. All amazing soundtracks, just to name a few. So next in the list, we have Mario Sunshine. Mario Sunshine is one of my favourite games of all time, and you may have heard me talk about it a lot. What's generally considered to be the worst of this trilogy, to me, is the most fun and visually appealing. I mean, the whole game is based on a resort island. How can it get more chill than that? What puts most people off this game is the mechanics of FLUDD, which is a water pump you use to fight enemies and use to navigate through the air in various ways. But, how does this port hold up? Well, the game's been upscaled from 480p to 720p for a start, so everything looks way better. As well as this, it's been upgraded to a 16:9 aspect ratio, so you see more on your screen at once. And apart from that, the game is more or less the same and untouched, which is a great thing. But the big issue with this one is, the game doesn't control as well on the Pro Controller or the Joy-Cons. Bearing in mind this game was originally released on the GameCube, so GameCube controllers are what people have been playing this on for more than a decade. Myself included, I found it very hard to get used to the change of controls, and maybe with time that'll change, but right now, I'm really struggling to feel as comfortable as I did with the GameCube controller. And what's even worse is, although the Switch has GameCube controller support, Mario Sunshine on this trilogy doesn't support GameCube controllers. Considering there are other games on the platform such as Smash that literally provided GameCube controller support and, with the Master Edition, gave you a GameCube controller, it baffles me why they didn't bother to add that functionality for people who've been playing the game like this for years. Bad Nintendo. Bad. Out of all the 3D Marios in this collection, this one has the tightest controls and the fastest movement, making it the most fun to just run about the sandbox levels and have fun and explore. The beautiful level design and awesome music to accompany it just blow my mind to this day, and I will be playing this one so much. The port itself does hold up. The only complaint I have is the controls and how it doesn't feel as tight on the Pro controller, so I don't think we're ever gonna get GameCube controller support, but if we did, that would be fucking awesome. If not, still a great game, and for those of you who haven't been playing it the other way for years, you might not even have this issue. It might just be what it is for you. So, yep, thumbs up for Mario Sunshine. Last but not least, we have Super Mario Galaxy, originally for the Wii. Now, before talking about this one, I will specify this is actually, by quite a bit, my least favourite 3D Mario in the collection. Although it's a great game, it doesn't feel like it has the same sandbox level design and freedom of the other two. The game's been upscaled to 1080p 60 frames per second, and it looks really, really nice. For its time, the controls are really solid and very, very like Mario Odyssey's, but slower paced. The whole gravity system whenever it comes to walking around planets is really clever for its time, and it has some amazing puzzles, I'll give it that. But what really puts me off this game is how forgiving and easy it is. Like, you need to go out of your way to screw up in this game, whereas in Mario Sunshine and 64, if you lose or die, you're booted out back into the overworld. Which, mind you, is something I love, but a lot of people actually don't like. So, who knows, you can take that as it is. Overall, it's my least favourite, but it's still a really good play in this day and age. And there we have it. That's my rant over on Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Hopefully I'll be doing more on the channel about Mario Sunshine and 64, probably not Galaxy. But as I had mentioned in the Discord, we're going to have a wee bit of a shift in format on the channel. I'm going to actually start being in my videos, and we're going to do a wee face reveal Halloween special where I create the ultimate ghost team in Pokemon. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps whenever you've got a channel this small and you're trying to get people to see your videos. If you're not already subscribed, please hit subscribe. We do videos on Nintendo all the time. Follow the link in the description to join our Discord server. And let me know in the comment section below what your favourite of the trilogy is, and if you haven't played it, which of the 3 games looks the most interesting to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.